Hello students, we are back here to study squares and square root. In the previous session, we were studying how to find out square root by division method. In that, we had studied example 9. Now, we are going to continue with example 10. Let us see what the next example is. The next example is find the least number that must be subtracted from 5607 so as to get a perfect square. Also find the square root of the perfect square. What the example says, find the least number that must be subtracted from 5607 so as to get a perfect square. Also find the square root of the perfect number. Now let us try to find square root of 5607 by long division method. Now let us see how to do it by long division method. Here you can see it is made of two bars, two groups are present here. 0, 7 is one group, 5, 6 is one group. What is the procedure in finding out the square root by long division method? We are taking the first group, that is the first bar numbers that are present under the first bar. It is 56. So what we are doing? We are finding out a square value which is nearby or equal to 56. 56 is not a perfect square. So 6 square 36, 7 square 49, 8 square 64. 7 square 49 is less than and 8 square 64 is greater than. So we have to take a smaller value than 56. So 7 square is 49. 56 minus 49, 7 will remain. In the quotient 7, we are doing double of the quotient and we are writing here. So 7 double is 14 and a blank space is left. Now what digit we should write here? Here you can see directly 4 is written, but we will try to find out whether some other digits were possible or what. 141 multiplied by 1, it becomes 141. Before that, one more important thing, I have to bring the next group below here. So 07 is the next number below the next bar. So 707 is the dividend. And what I am going to find out? Now I am going to try to find a value which is less than or equal to 707. For the same, I am trying this 141. In this place where we can see 4, we are trying to check whether some other digit is suitable or what. 141 ones are. Similarly, 142 twos are. 2 twos are 4. 4 twos are 8. 2 ones are 2. It is smaller. So let us try for other digit, that is 143 threes are. 3 threes are 9. 4 threes are 12. Carry 1. 3 ones are 3 and plus 1 4. 429, which is smaller. So let us go for the next. 144 fours are. 4 fours are 16, carry 1. 4 fours are 16 plus 1, 17, carry 1. 4 ones are 4 plus 1, 5, 576. This is also smaller. So let us check for the next digit, that is instead of 4 we are taking 5 and we are multiplying by that. So it is 145 fives are. 5 fives are 25, carry 2. 5 fours are 20 plus 2, 22, carry 2. 5 ones are 5 plus 2, 7. It becomes 725, which is bigger than 707. So we cannot consider this 145 fives are. What we are doing? we are considering this value 144 4 and the same you can see here 144 4 is 576. Then what happens? 131 is remaining. What is the remainder? 131 and no group is left further, no bar is left further. Okay. 131 is the remainder. So, what it shows? It shows that what is explained here, let us try to find under root 5607, that is square root of 5607 by long division method. We get the remainder 131. It shows that 74 square is less than 5607 by 131. What it is said? 74 square is less than 5607 by 131. What it means? This means if we subtract the remainder from the number, we get a perfect square. Therefore, the required perfect square is 5607 minus 131. This remainder we are minusing. This remainder 131 we are minusing. So, it becomes what? 5476 and square root of 5476 is 74. Please understand carefully what has been explained here. It has been explained to us that what the remainder we are getting? We are not getting the remainder 0 here. We are getting the remainder 131. Further, what has been explained to us? We get the remainder 131. It shows that 74 square is less than 5607 by 131. So, what to do further? This means if we subtract the remainder from the number, we get a perfect square. Therefore, the required perfect square is 5607 minus 131 is equals to 5476 and that is what? And square root of 5476 is 74. Let us go for the next example. Find the greatest number, find the greatest 4-digit number which is a perfect square. What we have to find out? Find the greatest 4-digit number which is a perfect square. Greatest 4-digit number is, now what is the greatest 4 digits number? 9999. What we do? We find the square root of 9999 by long division method. Here the things are. Here it is explained to us. So, by long division method, what we are doing? These are 4 digits. So, 2 bars are present. One bar is making one pair, second bar is making the second pair. Okay. Same procedure. 99 is the first value. We have to find out a nearby or equal to square. 9 square 81, 10 square 100. So, 100 is greater than 99. So, we have to take a smaller value, that is 9 square 81, 9 nines are 81. How much is remaining? 18 is remaining. Okay. And this double of the quotient 9, 18 we are writing here. A blank is kept there, we have to guess for a digit which is less than equal to the next dividend, that is 18 is the remainder and the next group or the next value that is present under the bar, it is 99, that is brought here below. Now, the new dividend is 1899. Let us check for the same thing. 18 multiply, we are placing the digit 1 here multiplied by 1, it is 181, too small. So, we shall do one thing, it is too small, we want 1899. So, let us go for some big value. Suppose if we attach here 7, 7 sevens are 49, carry 4, 7 eights are 56 and 4 60, 0 carry 6, 7 ones are 7 plus 6 13, 1309. This is also smaller. Okay. Now, we shall go for 8. To 18 we are attaching 8 and we are multiplying by 8. 8 eights are 64, carry 6. 8 eights are 64, 64 plus 6 70, carry 7. 8 ones are 8 plus 7 15. Again it is smaller. Let us check for the next. 189 multiplied by 9. 9 nines are 81, carry 8. 9 eights are 72. 72 plus 8, it is 80, carry 8. 9 ones are 9 plus 8, 17. This is also smaller than the value 1899. Okay. So, let us check for the next value. This is this is the maximum value. Okay. So, what we are doing? We are multiplying here by, we are placing the digit 9 here and multiplying by 9. So, we are getting 1701. This is the maximum digit that we can place here. We are getting the remainder 198. What we are getting? We are getting the remainder here 198. So, what further it is explained to us? We find square root of 9999 by long division method. The remainder is 198. This shows 99 square is less than 9999. Where is 99? Here 99 is present here in the quotient. 99 square is what? Less than 9999 by 198. Why? Because the remainder here remaining is 198. So, this means if we subtract the remainder from the number, we get a perfect square. Therefore, the required perfect square is 9999 minus 198 is equals to 9801, and under root, that is square root of 9801 is equals to 99. So, the greatest 4 digit number which is a perfect square is what? 9801 is that number, is that value. Let us see the next example. Find the least number that must be added to 1300 so as to get a perfect square. Also find the square root of the perfect square. What they are saying? Find the least number that must be added, not subtracted. See the examples difference here. Here it was what? Find the least number that must be subtracted from 5607. Find the greatest 4 digit number which is a perfect square. Here we have subtracted, here also we have subtracted, you can see here. But in example 12, try to understand what they are saying. Find the least number that must be added to 1300, that is 1300, so as to get a perfect square. Also find the square root of the perfect square. So, we find square root of 1300 by long division method. Okay. Group of 2 is present here, that is 2 bars are present. First bar has the value 13, nearby square 3 square 9, 4 square 16. So, 3 square 9 is suitable because 16 becomes greater than that. 3 into 3 9. 13 minus 9, what is the remainder? 4. Next group comes down, that is 0, 0. This becomes what? 400. Now double of the quotient, double of 3 is 6 and one blank is present here. In that blank we have to fill a digit, and here you can see, as it has been explained previously, we are guessing for a digit here and we have guessed for 6. 66 6 it becomes 396. Why 66 6 because if we take 67 7s it becomes what? 7 7s 49, carry 4, 7 6 42, 42 and 4 46, means it becomes 469, which is greater than 400. So it is not applicable, it is not possible here. So we are taking a smaller value, less than or equal to. So 66 6 is 396, remainder is 4. The remainder is 4. Then what further? The remainder is 4. This shows that 36 square is less than 1300. What it is? 36 square is less than 1300. Next perfect square number is 37 square. And how much is 37 square? It is 1369. What it shows? That 36 square is less than 1300. So next perfect square is 37 square. It is how much? 1369. Hence the number to be added is 37 square minus 1300. 37 square is 1369 minus 1300 is how much? 69. So the number added is what? How much should be added to 1300? 69 should be added. If 69 is added to 1300, it becomes a perfect square. It becomes 37 square. I hope you are understanding this. Let us see further what is explained to us. Square roots of decimals. What is further? Square roots of decimals. Consider square root of 17.64. To find the square root of a decimal number, we put bars on the integral part, that is 17, of the number in the usual manner, and place bars on the decimal part. What they are saying? To find the square root of a decimal number, we put bars on the integral part, that is 17. 17 is a whole value, that is the integral part. And what? Of the numbers in the usual manner, and place bars on the decimal part. Let us see what they are explaining further. It is what? That is 64 on every pair of digits beginning with the decimal part. Proceed as usual. We get 1 bar on 17 and second bar on 64. Now proceed in the same manner. What the same manner? 17.64. So we are first considering this integral part. Nearby square to 17 is 16. So 4 4s are 16. Remainder 1. Then what happens further? The next part we are bringing down, that is 64. Double of the quotient. Double of the quotient, it becomes 8. Then after we bring the decimal part, here the things are explained to us in the steps. Now proceed in a similar manner. The leftmost bar is on 17 and 4 square is less than 17 and it is less than 5 square. So take this number as a divisor and the number under the leftmost bar as the dividend, that is 17. So divide and get the remainder. The remainder is 1. Just now we have seen these things. Why we are reading? So that we should understand what the content is explained to us, which is very important. So 1 is the remainder. write the number under the next bar. Under the next bar, what is the number? That is 64. That is 64 to the right of this remainder to get 164, whatever I had explained you before this. Now double the divisor. Yeah, we have doubled it. It is double of 4 is 8, and enter it with a blank on its right. We have kept a blank here. Since 64 is the decimal part, so put a decimal point in the quotient. What happened? 64 is the decimal part which we are bringing it down. We are putting a decimal point in the quotient. Here you can see a decimal point. Proceeding further, we know 82 2s is 164. Therefore, the new digit is 2. Divide and get the remainder. 82 2s. Since the remainder is 0, no bar is left. Therefore, under root 17.64 is equals to 4.2. We have given the decimal point here. We have guessed a digit. We are guessing for a digit, that is 2. 82 2s is 164. We get the remainder 0. And what is the quotient? That is 4.2. What is that? That is the square root of 17.64. So in this way we are calculating the square root of decimal. The value, which one? 17.64. Next, find the square root of 12.25. Find the square root of 12.25. Putting the bars 25. First we have put for the integral part, that is 12, and after that to the decimal part, that is for 25. First group 12. Nearby square, that is 3 square is 9. 3 3s are 9. 3 remaining. Next number we are bringing down, but it is after the decimal point. So we are placing the decimal point in the quotient. Double the quotient is 6, and we want a suitable digit there. So we are finding for 61 1s, 62 2s, 63 3s, 64 4s, and 65 5s. 65 5s we are getting 325. We are getting 325. So what happens? 65 we are writing here, and we are writing in the quotient also after the decimal point. So 65 5s is 325, and the remainder becomes 0. So what is the answer? Therefore, square root of 12.25 is equals to 3.5. In the quotient it is 3.5. Now further, what is explained? Which way to move? What they are saying further? Which way to move? For what? In the previous example, whatever was explained to us for the decimal value, here you can see the groups we were able to make properly. 12.25, one group here, and one bar on these two, and one bar on the integral part. Okay. Similarly, for 17.64, one bar on the integral part and the next bar on the decimal part. Okay. We were able to proceed properly. But if the number is 176.341, now how to make the groups of it? How to move further? Because whatever the number of groups we are making, or the bar we are keeping here, how to put it? How to study that? Put bars on integral part and decimal part. Okay. In what way is putting bars on decimal part different from integral part? Notice for 176 we start from the units place closer to the decimal and move towards the left. The first bar is over 76 and the second bar is over 1. For 341 we start from the decimal and move towards right. The first bar is over 34 and the second bar we put over, for the second bar we put 0 and after 1 and make 34 after the decimal point 3410. It is what? 3410 means what they are trying to explain us. See here, in the integral part it is 176, 3 digits, and in the decimal part 3 digits. Then how to put the bars? For the integral part we shall start from the ones place, that is from the decimal point. So 1 bar on 76, 1 bar on 1. What about this? From the decimal point we are starting 1 bar on 34 and one more bar, only one digit is remaining. So what we are doing, it is 176.341. How we are making the groups of them? For the integral part, for the whole number 76, first 1 bar, 1 group, then 1, and for the decimal 34, 1 group. And what about this? It is only a single, we are putting a 0 here and we are making one more group here. What we are doing? We are putting 0 here and we are making one more group. So in this way we are making the groups. The same is been explained to us. What it is said? Understand carefully. What is been explained to us? The same is been explained to us. Consider a number 176.341. Notice for 176, what is the value? This is 176.341. Notice for 176, we start from where? The units place closer to the decimal and move towards left, which is close to the decimal, and we move towards the left. Means from this we are going like this. First bar on 76, then on 1. We are going on the left hand side. And what about the thing? The first bar is over 76 and the second bar is over 1. What about 0.341? For 0.341, we start from the decimal. We are starting from the decimal, means point, from point, and move towards the right. We are going towards the right. So what it happens? We start from where? We start from the decimal and move towards the right. First bar is over 34. First bar is where? It is over 34. And for the second bar, what we put 0 after 1 and make what? 1 0. That is, one group is 3 4 and the second group is 1 0. Let us see what exactly the things are. Example 14. Area of a square plot is 2304 meters square. Find the side of the square plot. Area of square plot is 2304 meters square. Therefore, side of the square plot is what? Square root of 2304 meter. Here it is, by long division we can see how to calculate. 23 nearest square is 16. So 4 4s are 16, remaining 7. Next group that we have brought down 0 4. Double of the quotient, 4 double is 8. The next digit that we are guessing is 8, that is 88 8s are 704. The remainder is 0, means 2304. It is what? 48 square. Therefore, what we find? Square root of 2304 is 48. Thus, the side of the square plot is 48 meters. So, I guess you people have understood how to calculate the square root of a decimal value also. Here we shall conclude today's session. In the next session, we shall continue the same studies further. Till that time, you people take care of yourselves and study properly. Thank you.